AITA for refusing to babysit my neighbor's kids. I 29F live in a quiet suburban neighborhood where everyone keeps to themselves, except for one family next door. The Johnsons moved in a year ago with their 2 young children, Lily 7 and Max 4. They're nice enough, but the parents, Tom and Carla, are constantly asking for favors, borrowing tools, picking up packages, even watching their kids for a few minutes while they run errands. I'm not a fan of kids, but I've obliged a couple of times. It's hard to say no when Lily's big doe eyes stare at you through the window. But last week, Carla asked me to babysit for an entire Saturday. I told her I was busy. She pushed, saying I didn't seem to have plans since I'd just be home anyway. I stood firm and politely declined. Carla huffed and said I was being selfish. Later, Tom came by and tried to guilt-trip me about how they really needed a break and how it was just one day. I reiterated my no, and they haven't spoken to me since. Fast forward to this past weekend. I noticed police cars outside their house late at night. The next day, I overheard another neighbor whispering that the Johnsons were arrested for child neglect. Shocked, I pieced together what I could. They'd left Lily and Max home alone all night while they went to a party. Feeling awful for the kids, I offered to watch them temporarily until child services sorted things out. They seemed scared but warmed up to me quickly. Then, while putting Max to bed, he said something that chilled me to the bone. "Are you going to lock us in the basement too?" I froze. "What do you mean, buddy?" He looked at me innocently. "Like mommy and daddy do when we're too loud." I felt sick. I contacted the authorities immediately and relayed what Max had told me. It turns out the Johnsons had been under investigation for months due to similar reports from their previous neighborhood. Now I'm grappling with guilt. Had I agreed to babysit, maybe the kids would have had a safe place that night. On the other hand, declining forced the neglect to come to light sooner. So, AITA for refusing to babysit.